Hello you spermy ice creams, Jim Sterling here, and this is Ford Street Racing, aka fucking hell, we're at the real bottom of the barrel. Very little's hit Steam, so we've got this old fucking racer from 2006. Not Destiny, because I don't have any of my consoles wired up for any kind of console capture. It's too much effort. So while everyone else is showing Destiny off on their fucking channels and everything, while everyone else is getting all that sweet Destiny cheddar, I'm here with Ford Street Racing. Let's get this over with. It's got like one review or something, one of them. 3 Ford games went up on Steam yesterday. I picked the first one. Okay, so I'm using the directional buttons to basically do everything. Don't know if there's drifting, don't care. It handles like shit, I know that much. Okay. This is the highest resolution I have for it. And by that I mean the only resolution I have for it. It's from 2006. Not that that excuses anything. I remember what games looked like in 2006. And they didn't look like this. What was I doing in 2006? I think that's the year I first started writing for the popular website Destructoid.com, actually. Here I am, quite literally street racing. Ah, this is horrible. It's very jaggy. It's the jaggiest cars on Earth. But hopefully, you know, since I'm not making any Destiny, any of that sweet Destiny moolah, oh god, maybe Ford can sponsor me for playing Ford Street Racing. I love Ford. I like Ford Motor Car, I like Harrison Ford, and I like fjords. So maybe I'll get $2 billion. This is horrific. But I have been playing Destiny. I'm kind of... It's got its hooks in me, so it must be doing something right. But I don't know what that is. Because it's doing a lot that isn't right. At least when it comes to what I consider enjoyable in a video game. Oh, well there we are, we've spun out. Yeah, that's the wrong way, mate. Now look, I've just gone and steered the wrong way. I'm just sat here with my fingers just on the directional pad, just... Other hand doing nothing. I could toss one out while I'm here. I could, actually. Don't really feel like it at the moment, though. Could be a new series of videos for me. I find games that you play one-handed and just masturbate my erect penis until it comes in my hand. But yeah, Destiny. I like the competitive multiplayer. I do find that a lot of fun. I like some other stuff, maybe. The story that there is of it is, I gave up trying to make sense of it just because it doesn't do enough to be worth making sense of. But it seems like it's Halo. There are 2 enemy factions, and you are a guy. Co-op missions are alright, but they suffer from the issues I'm having with the solo missions, which is fuck all of the enemies in that fucking game. Most of them are more annoying to fight than like satisfying or fun or even difficult. They're just irritating. the cowards that constantly hide. Like, I ran around a pillar chasing after one for ages because I wanted to melee him, and then I just gave up. Always hiding. Various enemy types that if they were in another video game would be that one enemy. You know, that one famously annoying one. Stealth Vandals can just all fuck off and die and burn. The Hive Thralls are an irritation. The Captains just... ugh. So, consequently, just a lot of the enemies aren't fun to fight. I got in last place. I don't really care either. I don't care that 70 Boss 429 was in last place. I'm trying to talk about Destiny. But, yeah, those are my early impressions. Fucking really annoying enemies. The leveling stuff's quite cool. The classes are okay, but I wish there was a bit more to them. But then again, I'm only level 10 so far, so they might be better as I go on. Playing a Warlock, for those interested. You know, I prefer, like, I like supporty type classes, you know, things that heal and buff and all that kind of stuff. But it doesn't seem to be an allowance. It really is just kind of a warrior, mage, rogue type situation. It's just... this card controls worse than the other one. I mean, really, this is just a vehicle, if you will, for me to chat about Destiny, which I'll be reviewing on The Escapist. I think we're doing a video review as well. They kind of fell by the wayside a bit. I'm not... like, I realise video's important, I realise video's the future and everything. But, I don't know, video reviews, I think they're good. I just don't like doing them myself. I like to write. When I do video of games, I like to just do what I do, you know, on this channel, you know, just play a game and shoot the shit. But, it's just me. But anyway, Destiny review will be coming on The Escapist. I think overall, I mean, like I said, I'm still playing it, and I'm still finding stuff to enjoy about it. So I feel like it's good. It's just... it's certainly not blown any of my mind, you know. I'm not... it's not the best game ever, and it's certainly a victim of hype. You know, I don't see the, however, what was it, like $15-16 million or whatever they reckon they put into that fucking game. I'd have used that to maybe fund another sort of 15 or more games. But that's just me. The aesthetic isn't all that brilliant. I mean, the main characters are kind of cool, you know, when you put some good gear on them. But the enemy's very uninspired, the environment's not kind of drab. Peter Dinklage isn't a good voice actor, which breaks my heart. Fantastic actor, don't get me wrong. But I've often argued that it's why I don't get excited when I hear about Hollywood talent being in any kind of video game. Because being an actor, a screen actor and a voice actor are two different skills. And some people have them both. There are some really good actors who are also really good voice actors. Can't think of any at the moment. I don't mean that in an insulting way. I mean, I can't. I know there are, and I've talked about them before. Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart is really good. Sort of doing everything. Some actors aren't. Many actors aren't. But it's hard to get into the story of Destiny because it's all told... Wow, brilliant. Because it's all told via Peter Dinklage, who's got no real inflection in his voice when he talks as the Thing. And he's the only one giving really any of the story away. Apart from some other guy who turns up later. And there are no characters, you know? There are no, they're all just vectors to tell you what's going on. They're all ciphers and other words that I'm using wrong. You know, they exist. They're not characters. They're roles. If you see what I mean, because we've got Dinklage as the ghost. We've got this other guy who speaks for the Traveller or whatever. That's about it so far. Like I said, I'm not hugely far. I spent most of all day yesterday. I played. First half of the day was Hyrule Warriors. Second half of the day was Destiny, and a lot of the evening as well was Destiny. So I've spent a good fair time in it, but obviously there's a lot more to go. But yeah, so far, no characters. They just hang around you going, hey, you are the player character and we need you to do this thing because some stuff's happening. Oh, there is so much stuff happening, guys. You're gonna win a single race. I'm not even concentrating on the race, I'm just going through the motions. I'm only doing one more race because just to give background while I have a chat with you all. Going the wrong way now. I don't really care. Can you even destroy the car? We're gonna find out. So yeah, there's 2 more Ford racing games on Steam at the moment. If you've seen this one and thought, well, you know what, I want to buy this, but I'm worried there just won't be enough to satisfy me, or indeed satisfy me. Rest assured, there are 3 Ford racing games. And this is only the earliest. Presumably they only get better from here. Well, I hit that with very minimal damage. So that's good. As we